Yeah, this place is a furnace, dude. An oven. Hot and sweaty already. All right, so we are at West Windsor Skate Park today, which is in West Windsor, New Jersey. This is a park review, and as you guys know, every park that I review, I give it the old Dan Corrigan scale. Every park starts off at a 10. We review the park in its whole entirety and lovingness, and then the score usually drops down from a 10. I got Henry helping me with filming today. Obviously, Henry. Who else would be helping me? This place is, I'm gonna let you guys decide for yourselves. So West Windsor is a suburb of Princeton, New Jersey, and that's why this skate park kind of confuses the ultimate living hell out of me, because Princeton has a lot of money and West Windsor also has a lot of money. I mean, this is like a very wealthy, well-off community, and this is the park that they built. Like, it's a prefab skate park. It's on top of blacktop, asphalt, not concrete. And with that being said, this park has been open for 10, 15, at least 10 or probably 15 years by now, if not more. And they haven't resurfaced or retouched, like they haven't even touched this park since they opened it. But the ground especially, that's getting pretty bad here. It's becoming pretty eroded over the years. It's becoming a bit cheese grater-esque. When you fall here, the ground is not so forgiving. It will scrape you up. You may shed some blood a little bit. At the very least, what they should do is resurface the asphalt here to make it a little bit safer for people who are beginners or kids. Because, you know, the first thing you want to learn when you are learning how to skateboard is just how to stand on a skateboard, how to ride it, how to turn on it, how to stop on it. And for that, you really do want smooth ground. Plus, it's going to make falling a lot more pleasant for you. But aside from the ground not being all that great, this park really isn't half bad for a New Jersey prefab park. But West Windsor's park does break down into sections. It starts with this first section, which is like mini street kind of warm up, kind of beginner street course kind of thing. There's like a couple flat bars. There's a couple boxes. They're all different heights. There's a bank ramp. There's a quarter pipe. All right, so that's like the first like little warm-up beginner street section. Next, you got the mini ramp, very mellow. The dimensions of this thing are very easygoing and forgiving. And it's long too, so you can like grind the coping on this mini ramp. You don't have to worry about running out of space all that quickly. This is a really good mini ramp for learning new tricks on, in my opinion. There is like 2 little cracks or holes, I guess you could call them, in the mini ramp. One of them's covered with duct tape. The other one is not, but they look a little more intimidating than they are. I've rolled over them both a couple times already, and I didn't get hung up or anything. Yeah, so that's the mini ramp. It's actually a really good one, especially for this area, Jersey. If you are in a mini ramp mood, that is something that I could say with confidence that you might want to come to West Windsor that day for. Street course, we're gonna check that out right now. To be honest, dude, I'm a little bit, and then I'm gonna be out of here. Yeah, no, it's just like, yeah. I kind of got it. That's fine. I'm just doing my own thing, you know? Yeah. You're good, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's all right for what it is, but for just a skate park in general, this street course is booty. There are dual hips here. That's a feature that I love at every skate park. So in my opinion, you can't go wrong with that. There's a bank ramp on one side and on the other, but the other side also has a quarter pipe there and a hubba in the middle. There's a handrail all the way to the one side of it with a stair set. Now, as far as that handrail and stair set go, if you want to try it, be my guest. The run up is way too short. I mean, it's way too short. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely doable. I've seen people do it, but it's a huck. Then you also got in that middle section, along with the hips, there's a rail that goes up, across, and down, and there's a hubba that goes across and down and shoots out long on the one side. There's also a step up there, so that's like a surprise Euro. There's a lot of, well, this one's dead, but usually they're alive, and there are a ton of bees and wasps and hornets here, and they all live under the half pipe, under the mini ramp. That's where they live. They're literally, they live under this thing and that thing, and they live in the rails. So yeah, when you do skate the rails, just be aware, like every now and then a wasp is probably gonna come out and check you out real quick and then go back in the rail. Then you get the rhythm section, which is in the middle of the skate park. I mostly see a lot of BMXers hitting that when people are here. But there is a fly box in the middle, also a spine ramp next to that fly box. On the far side, you have a tall bank ramp with a quarter pipe in the middle of it, which is pretty fun for launch outs and airs out of that quarter into the bank. And then on the other side of the rhythm, there's a quarter pipe that hips into the mini ramp, which is actually a pretty cool feature. So the flow here is pretty good. It would be a lot better if the ground was more smooth, if there was a bit more to hit here. There's a lot of open dead space in this park, and they could have done a lot more. For the amount of money that this township has, it really just seems like they dumped like pennies into a piggy bank and was like, here, let's just build a skate park with this, and this is what you guys get over here in West Windsor.